2 hours of circling.
Then I crack my eyes and I play ladder.
You crack your eyes. So are you admitting to cracking things? Wait a second.
I crack all sorts of stuff. Like I crack jokes.
No, you don't.
That was a joke in itself.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. That joke does not now, nor does it ever exist.
Anyways, this is Pyro Panda here. I'm going to be casting with our other caster, Izanagi. What's going on, other caster?
Well, up here in the top up here in the top left, the purple Zerg, down one game, he needs to rise from the ashes. It is Phonex.
He needs to rise from the ashes because he is in a puddle of black soot, especially from the last game. And the bottom right is 60APM.
No, you
Protoss.
failed. You failed. That was
no.
That was a complete and utter fail. I'm sorry.
I don't know about that. I have no. I doubt it.
No,
that was just.
That was a fail.
You want me to redo it? Here, I'll redo it.
No, I don't want you to redo it. We're just
60APM.
No. Anyway, I'm so sad because I thought Phoenix was going for a 6-pool for a minute. Because he missed the first round, and I'm like, oh my god, he's good at 6-pool.
You know, this might be yeah. That would have been actually good.
That would have been sweet.
Who didn't TLO or who was it recently that did a 6-pool on Whirlwind and won?
God, who was it? It was somebody recent, yeah. I want to say it was
I don't want to say TLO, but
no, I don't think it was TLO. I was I want to say Damaga.
It doesn't matter because the 14 pool does go down for Phoenix. Let's see if he goes one base play or if he does some macro again. It might not. It might be smart for Phoenix to go for all-ins, saying that he's playing a higher caliber player.
Very true, but I feel like Zara's Prime is a poor map to go for a one-base play. First off, it's a macro map, which plays to Zerg's strengths anyway. Second of all, I mean, there's not a lot of ways really in early game. You just got this little choke here, which is easy to wall off. Then you have the rocks up here, but those take so long to break down unless you have a lot of units. I mean, short of a 6-pool, I don't see any real aggression.
There you go. The 17 Nexus does go down.
And a hatchery following up the pool. So this might actually turn into a normal-ish game.
In a weird location, his hatchery does go down. Phoenix's hatchery goes down on his 3rd location.
I like that.
So,
I like that. It means I like people taking weird like naturals or weird thirds because let's say this gets into the mid to late game. This space is going to be more exposed than this space, and this space is going to be much more mined out than this space.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, you're not going to be able to send your drones there. It'll take longer to mine. It's just not economically friendly.
Not up front, but later. It's one of those late-term investments.
So he's going to be triple expanding here.
Triple expand after pool. A little bold. All things considered.
This is actually very common when players play Protoss, and a lot of Protoss have a hard time actually countering this. But who knows? I mean, there's several leagues difference here, skill cap.
Yeah, I think this is the best idea for Phoenix, aside from the massive supply block he's dealing with. But I think that was the best idea for Phoenix because he's aware that I am looking at the wrong person. Oh, well, actually, he's not aware that he didn't know that he went Nexus first. So this is actually a blind. So this is actually going to work out pretty well. Even though Phoenix didn't scout it. Because
by the way, this was not a Nexus first. It was 17 Nexus and a Forge Fast Expand.
Right, but it was a Forge Fast Expand, which means that any ability to punish this 3 hatcheries is non-existent. I mean, Phoenix doesn't know that, but by some
It's
measure
the
of
ideal
luck.
situation.
He's actually scouted.
No, I've seen Phoenix's creep spread, and it's actually fairly decent or fairly good.
True. I think he needs to work on his injects a little bit more. And a really quick layer, huh? What'd that come out? 640. All right, maybe not that quick, but still. He has no idea what 60 is actually doing here. And to be frank, neither do I at the moment. 3 gateway, 4 gateway, 5 gateways, 6 gateways. Okay, so 6 gates on 2 bases. No real tech path. That's the thing. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's got the pylon behind the natural. That's gonna be this could
that's gonna be pretty dangerous.
This could be a game changer right here. How many queens does he have? He has 4 queens, 2 zerglings, and 35 drones. I do not envy
Well,
Phoenix.
this is gonna be a pretty powerful 6 gate push here.
Yeah, I mean,
here's the zealots. Zealots are always really annoying, especially when he doesn't have any roaches to deal with it.
Yeah, 10 lings in production, no speed. Oh, yes, he does have speed, I'm sorry. 20 lings in production now. I think the natural is actually going to go down, and a second pylon here coming, and 5 stalkers. This is actually a 5-gate time. He didn't turn the 6th gate into a warp gate. And he's going to get the probe, but he's got to pull some of those lings out there.
These zealots do go down. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a GG for Phoenix again. He's gonna take the series.
He's camping the ramp. I mean, this was a good idea by Phoenix. Didn't scout that pylon in the back of his base. He's gonna lose a natural. He really needs,
Phoenix at this point really doesn't have too much.
He really needs to start making all of these. He's got so much larva up at the main, but he's not using it. And all these lings over here, just running into the meat grinder that is zealots.
There's also a lot of money that our friend Phoenix isn't spending.
Yeah, he's getting 3 spine crawlers. No immortals, so, you know, they might actually last longer. And it's actually going to go for the counterattack. But that's going to get stopped by the full wall, and these lings are just going to run back home where there really isn't. This queen actually working on that stalker.
Well, these lings, look at that counterattack in 60APM's main. Those lings killed about...
How the
let's go to unit lost.
19 workers. What? How the hell did they get in there?
I have no idea, but they slipped right in there.
Okay, okay. Spine crawlers
but
and lings
still,
here.
it's gonna be a little bit too late for our friend 60APM.
Yeah,
I mean, Phoenix.
Well, he's taking out a few of those zealots, but there's so much production behind this. And Phoenix is just out of larva. Got plenty of cash, but no larva. There's a sentry that he can just force field the ramp and completely devastate the rest of this. 1 base against 2 base, 24 probes to 20 drones. That spine crawler getting transfused there by that queen. Her last act as royalty.
The probe armada.
You are really just tired, ain't you? 61
just
61 food
just
to
as tired
5.
as you are.
I hate these all-ins.
I hate these all-ins.
I should have been more prepared. It's all about the scouting.
Indeed. He had a huge bank.
GG. So 2 supply to 64. I scouted, never noticed.
The production could have been better for 60APM, but he did win, so we got to give him credit for that.
I don't. The only thing I have to complain about is he didn't make that 6th warp gate a warp gate until about 4 warpins. I'ma troll you. Please don't troll him. I don't think it's gonna matter as soon as the spawning pool goes down.
Yeah, there's nothing much that Phoenix control.
Yeah, no. If he was tyranny control, but he's just Zerg. Yes, I went there.
All right, there's. But he's just Zerg. Ah, that's hilarious.
Hey, I try.
I know you do.
All right.
And I commend you.